Hello everyone, welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2, the Clan Angrund campaign.
Lord of the Angrund.
As you can see, we're dashing down as fast as we can toward Karak Izor in the hopes that either we don't have to fight this battle, we can just crush this 15 card rebellion with us 28 cards, or that I can hold at the walls. Because if I lose Karak Izor, it's going to be a very long time before I can build it back up, because the Dwarven growth stat is craptastic, to put it bluntly. Now, we will get some money out of putting down this rebellion. Also, the technology for autonomy of the hold is really nice. Now, something else has happened. The reprisal update has kicked in, so we may see some changes to the various lords. I don't see any to Belagar Ironhammer right now. Keyword, I don't see any. However, I believe the reprisal update in the original Total War Warhammer was the one that updated all the legendary lords with things like, say, the grudges of Thorgrim Grudgebearer. You can likely view more about this in the patch notes, but I figure it should be announced that yes, the reprisal update has kicked in for Mortal Empires. And Karl Franz has gone in the usual thing that every good empire should start with. In the grand traditions of Sigmar Unborogen, he's kicking the shit out of a bunch of orcs. Good on you, Franzy boy. Orcsbane. Come on, hurry up to the turns, though. Sterling making peace with the Von Karsteins, that is not fluffy at all. I understand why it happens, but it's not fluff accurate at all. Come on, high elves and dark elves and lizard men, get through all of your crap. I am not interested in what you are doing. I do not even technically know you exist yet. Scheme of Doom has been performed. Oh dear. The rebellion did not move in this turn. Leadership or public order? I'll take public order, so I have less rebellions. Where is it? Oh, fuck me, right there, really?
To battle.
Alright.
On my way.
To here? Next turn I can get over here, and hopefully I'll be able to strike them at Karak Izor. Now, their melee troops actually boarding the walls aren't going to do much. The main issue is going to be their archers. Thankfully, Dwarven line troops have ridiculous armor. Like, actively ridiculous levels of armor. Next turn, I'm going to burn some money on Karak Azgaraz. I'm not going to spend money to upgrade this until I have this at tier 3, and thus can get the Mustering Hall and Longbeards. Once I have a stack built up of Longbeards and Rangers, and preferably a little more artillery than this, in all honesty. Maybe 2 stacks, I'm not sure. Maybe if I can... I'll go for 2 stacks if I can confederate Karak Hirn in, and smack back Karak Angazhar and the, Black Venom tribe. If I could somehow confederate the dwarves themselves, that would be the best result, but I doubt it'll happen.
Let us feast and onward.
Karak Ziflin hates me. Holy shit. Like, they hate me. They hate me. Not like the levels that you can get in the Vortex campaign, but they hate me. The Vortex campaign can get silly levels of negative reputation, by the way. You can get negative, like, 400 or something with the other factions. Ah! Carl Franz has kicked the ever-loving shit out of the Skull Takers tribe. Well done, Carl, old boy. Which means that their little settlement has been taken back by him. I'll have to trade with him next turn. That'll be very helpful indeed. Because it'll get me more money, and I'm in desperate need of coin. Coin, 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 coin. There's nothing I need more than money. Cold, hard cash. If I had some dollar bills on me right now, I would probably rub them together in front of the microphone. By the way, the mutinous gets are broken. Like, they can maintain 3 stacks despite having 1 settlement. While Karak 8 Peaks is a very strong settlement, it's not strong enough of a settlement to support 3 stacks on its own, no matter what you do with it, so... the AI gets to cheat there, make it a challenge. Otherwise, if you just run them over, they get run over by something else, because it's kind of weak. It's just 1 settlement. Yeah. Oh, ball sacks. Clan Skyr is the Skavenblight clan, damn it. I gotta see if that's a thing for any other factions. It might be valuable to take this area of Tilea if I can wipe out Skavenblight. I don't have any of these, so I'm going to get diplomatic relations with Karak Hiern.
Moving out.
Okay, if I move here, will I get reinforcements from Belagar if I attack? Yes, I will! Thank you! We do not have to deal with this rebellion. We could have fought it, but it wouldn't have been much of a fight. And honestly, I'd have to manage miners. Ugh. Give me your money.
Revenge incarnate.
I'll take minor relationship penalties to everyone who doesn't like orcs, which is quite a lot of people, but I will also have more money. This turn, I do finish the Ranger Outpost, so I'm going to disband all 4 of these Quarrelers. Save myself a little money for a turn. By little, I mean 700 gold, damn. And I will replace them. Woundmaker, please. You Runesmith, what can you do? You're getting the self buffs, okay? Weapon strength, melee defense, charge bonus, melee attack. Weapon strength. You. We already have max triangulation. Max out your requisition, too. Though, is this a passive? It is a passive, and it's pretty nice, but... I think I'll max requisition first, just because I've had so many issues in my previous battles with running out of ammunition, that more ammunition is something I'm very interested in. It's hard to argue with more pointy sticks jammed in my enemy's face, after all. Now here, I should start working on this area's growth. I should also get that. But we have fulfilled the grudge, which got us 1,000 gold pieces. What other grudges do I have? I need to beat up 3 orc armies, and I've beat up 2. And I need to capture Karak 8 Peaks, which I'm not going to be doing for quite a while. So I think what I'm going to do is swing over to Karak Angazhar.
Honor to your ancestors.
And maybe beating them up will make Karak Hern like me more. They should like me quite a bit at 35. I'd mouse over it, but... They have an aversion. I'm a bit of a great power, but not a huge one. And I technically have a treaty with the Border Princes, who they don't really like. So I should also make contact with the Empire so I can trade with them. That might be a higher priority next turn than just doing anything else, really. Move up to here, try and stay within my territory, recruit some rangers, many as I can.
Lord of the
so I have,
Angrund.
you know, more shoots. More shoots is good. I prefer Bugman's Rangers, but I'm not going to get those for quite a while. 5 turns until I get Zarak Zil to level 3. 3, 2... I should actually invest now, yeah. Alright.
What?
Alright, nothing much else to be done, unfortunately. Aside from worrying about Skaven Blight. Strategic location for the Skaven, I figured as much. I think the strategic thing here is the Council of 13. If I'm remembering, you know, the correct buildings. I may not be. Maragliano is the strategic location for the Southern Realms. What do you do? Oh, good God, that's a faction capital settlement. Yes, I'm sure, Kazakan Kazakit, ha. Well, next turn, Karak Izor will have walls, so I can just sally out and crush rebellions like that on my own, without having to frantically break my only army over and praying that I get there soon enough. Needless to say, I consider this a pretty good thing. I'm not really a very major faction right now. Mostly because of, again, that fracking up. Kazrak the One-Eye is here. We have a problem. So I could swing east over to the right of the screen, or I could swing west to the left of the screen. If I swing west, I'm going to have to do a Skaven Blade assaults in my territory until I fort it up. I don't have the technology that will let me, you know, be confident to be able to fight off Skaven Blight. I don't have the army strength to be confident of punching through Skaven Blight and taking the city. Now, if I took Skaven Blight this early on, it'd be a big coup, but I don't think I have the forces to do it. I am getting some ideas, though. No, by the way, as a special gunnery school is its strategic location. It's pretty useful as the Empire, honestly, because it reduces its upkeep for all your artillery. And it's really hard to argue with upkeep reduction, honestly.
By my hammer it will be done. Journeying on.
We have a barley field and a gate. Let us also get a granary.
Grudge bearer. Our ancestors would be proud.
Greetings from Sigma. All right.
I'll take that. They like me, I believe. Not sure why. Ah, that's why I can't trade with you. You just have this little settlement down here. If they confederate Wissenland, I could trade with them. As is, not a chance. Still, I officially know they exist now. Now I just need to figure out a way to take Skaven Blight. The problem is those Storm Vermin and those Rat Ogres. Dwarves play a very good game on the defense, but on the offense they're kind of pants.
On Honor to your ancestors.
I'm definitely going to want to take Karak Angazar. Karak will like me more for that, because I'll have wiped out one of their enemies, and I'll actually have to check to see if they'll just flat out confederate with me if I take Karak Angazar. Ooh, if I max out the iron mines at Karak, I'll get the 3% upkeep reduction to my Dwarven Warriors and Longbeards. That's going to be very important, if I can pull that off. Keyword, if I can pull that off. Now, Autonomy of the Hold is in 4 turns, so I'm going to start seeing my growth go up then. That will be very helpful. Unfortunately, to be ready for the Chaos Invasion, you basically need to screw the rest of your tech tree. Because you do not want to see too much corruption in your territories as the dwarves, until you have those techs. Now, if I could link up with the actual dwarves, that would be very helpful, as well as crush these Border Prince territories and then make peace with them. If I could crush those Border Prince territories and then make peace, I could get port access. I mean, I could trade with a lot of factions. And I mean, I could trade with a lot of factions. Anyone who has a port can trade with anyone else who has a port. That is very, very powerful. Karak Angazar has a currently recruiting stack. I'm going to have 19 cards once I finish this little batch of batch of recruitment. I'm not so incompetent as to botch the recruitment, thank you. I should be able to crush it into oblivion. And take some pastures, which will be nice for growth. The Doom Engineer appears to be headed up toward Bretonia. I'm really wondering if I should try and unite the little Karaks out here. Ooh, growth, growth, growth. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Greetings, stranger.
I have no agreements with you. Do I? Honestly, if they won't even trade with me with a non-aggression pact, I think crushing them is maybe just be the best idea. I just take this whole province area, really. It's not like they can stop me. I'm strength rank great. They're strength rank 41.
I am ready to parley. I hope your words are wise.
I don't want to be condemned by all factions. Let's take on the orcs first.
Revenge incarnate. Very well, I will do as you ask. Onwards.
My god, that was weirdly laggy. Yeah, I just pressed trespass. What you gonna do about it?
You may speak before my shield bearers, and on the... Sure enough.
Non-aggression pact is always a good way to make friends.
Ready. Come, come, kin. Let us feast and drink.
Public order for the events of the corruption. The local populace is crushing the corruption slowly but surely. Looks like a lot of the old world factions didn't get that buff. I'm a little worried now. Do I still get it? I do get a Thane! Do minor settlements get a Thane? They do get a Thane. Okay, that's basically the biggest issue with playing as the dwarves on the defense. You don't really have a way to counter enemy lords with just your normal troops. Granted, your normal troops are amazing, but...
For the wisdom of Valea.
By the comet.
Hello, friends! Do you do anything interesting? No, you do not. You do get a captain, though. So it's probably that playable factions get, you know, a lord or hero, and other ones do not. Wow, these guys have not invested in their Oak of Ages. That's a bad choice. That is a bad choice. Anyway, next turn I'm going to crush Karak Angus hard to pus. And unless it pulls out something amazing in the next few turns, which granted it could get some big guns. Big guns would be a problem. Big guns can generally trade with dwarf warriors at a decent rate. Granted, I don't intend to trade dwarf warriors with them. I intend to crush them with massive volleys of rangers. But it is always worth worrying.
Belligar Ironhammer.
It's odd. It's your shielded. 60%. But you're shielded. 55%. How strange. For some reason, dwarf warriors only have 35% shielded. I think longbeards have a better shielded. I can't actually check that, I think. No, I want to look at the longbeards. Longbeards have a 35% shielded. Okay, what shielded do iron breakers have? 35%? Really? That's actually kind of shit. Like, slayers have 30%. How strange. I swear they used to have silver shields. I know Chaos Chosen get silver shields. No, they only got bronze ones. It's kind of strange. Oh, Wurzag is doing a thing. I may not need to crush the Border Princes. I may just see them crushed by a bunch of Urks. It is the dwarf name for orcs, because Games Workshop on occasion can be not really all that creative. It's pronounced like Urk. You know, that classic death sound in every bit of written fiction. Urk. Kill the Urks. There's also Groby for goblins. Granted, the two can overlap, because dwarves mostly distinct them as one's bigger than the other and one's more cowardly than the other, but hey. I'd really love it if Talea could just go and crush Skaven Blight into a pile of pus. Like, that'd be really nice. Also, I wonder if that Easter egg is still there. If it's still there, that could be interesting. Pity I can't move the screen during this, otherwise I could point out something. I don't care. I really don't. I do care about this, though. It's actually kind of important to me. Also, as I learned in my Lizardman campaign, I'm going to need to keep an eye out for the Scheme of Doom. 'Cause that thing has some real issues. I don't need leadership as the dwarves, and I do need money as Clan Angrund.
Lun's heir.
I'm going to be recruited.
Revenge
If it's something good, I might fight this.
You have my
It's probably not going to
hammer.
be anything impressive.
Let's go.
Why are you lagging so much, Belligar?
To battle.
The garrison is more dangerous than his army. Goodbye, Erks. Goodbye. I get a lot of money if I loot and occupy it, but I think I'm just going to occupy it on the grounds of I want a high ranking. Ah! Karakern, what do you think of me now?
What can the Dawi do for you on
won't
this
confederate
fine
me.
day? Anad?
Barakvar, what do you
come,
think of me?
kin.
You like me
Let
quite a
us
bit
feast
now,
and
because I just
drink.
wiped out a bunch of Urks, didn't I? Barakvar has distrusts dwarves now? Whoa! 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 That is not right. That is not right. Whoa, 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 whoa.
True king of 8 peaks.
I'm gonna recruit these guys just to continue my march, but whoa, 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 whoa. Karag Dromar should not be owned by the undead. I smell an opportunity for one of the worst armies to go against the dwarves. To fight one of the worst armies that can actually face up against the dwarves under AI control.
Zulrikas.
Demolish it. I don't need it. What I do need is growth and replenishment. Mostly the replenishment, to be honest. 4 turns until I'm fully replenished with this unit of dwarf warriors. Would it be faster to just global in a unit of dwarf warriors? Yes, it would. You do have 2 bars, though. I mean, the experience is nice, and it's 4 more melee defense. That's not insignificant for dwarves. Dwarves love their melee defense. I think we'll let the other cards get replenished. If I lose something, I can quickly recruit in the Angrund miners. Plus, in 1 level, I'll be able to replace that unit with the Goblin Mangonel. Not the Goblin Mangonel, the Goblobber, which is very, very good indeed. Is there anything else I should look for? Grinstat seems to be getting hammered. Blackfire Pass still looks like Chaos has taken hold of it, even though I know it hasn't. Ah, the Easter egg. Nearly forgot about it. Is it still here? Yes, it is! For some reason, in this little patch of ice right over here, there is a Star of Chaos in this ice. I have no idea why this is, but it's an interesting detail. Are there any Warhammer lore nuts in the comment section that would be willing to tell me what the heck is going on here? Like, what the heck is going on here?
Revenge incarnate.
I'm not sure if the warriors drive. They cost 80 gold pieces a turn more than my basic warriors. Ow! Ow! Whoa, whoa. Let's just in the turn. I'm going to move on Karag Dromar and try and secure the mountains where Zufbar would be over here with my forces to extend my territory so I have enough troops that I can build up the 2 stacks that I deem necessary to take on Karak H peaks. In the meantime, I will hope the Skaven don't decide to get a clever idea in their head, jump up my arse, and start stabbing. If anyone can pass the DC-80 escape artist check, that's probably a Skaven. Because the Skaven have some pretty nasty ninja rats. They go off to Cathay, which is Fantasy Asia, basically. So I think Cathay was Fantasy China. Yeah, Cathay specifically is Fantasy China. So then the rats go off, they learn Chinese martial arts, and then they come back with super cool skills. That's the Death Runners, Night Runners, Gutter Runners. Honestly, Cassion's army there, aside from the Yeomen, was pretty good. For the brief second I saw it. Pole arms in front, archers behind is a pretty old tactic, but it's a pretty reliable tactic, you know? It's hard to argue with it. Grizz Guts Stabba just attacked Grunty Mingle and got his ass wrecked. I wonder if they're going to implement the Chaos Confederation methods for orcs, because it makes sense for orcs to have, I beat up your boss, now I'm the boss, as, you know, a thing. Declare war on someone, bash their head in, and tell everyone under them, if you don't do what I want, I'll bash your head in too. That's how orcs work. It's one of the reasons that a big orc war boss is so damn dangerous. Ah! We got public order +3 all provinces. That's going to help quite a bit. Look at the passengers and this rolling.
Lord of the Angrund.
Oh wow, that's going to replenish quickly, but I need to get to Karag Dromar.
It shall be done.
Closest I can teleport to is here, and
Now we from another hold arrive. 'Tis a great day.
I probably should have checked if I had military access beforehand, but thankfully it worked out in the end.
It is time. Now we from another hold. Ready.
Neither the Border Princess nor Chilean will trade with me because they are both passive, and therefore they're never going to do anything important. Because they're gits. Big dumb gits, I say. Big dumb gits. By the way, something to note, max rank dwarf hold, +15 growth. Rank 3, minor settlement, +30 growth. Dwarves do not grow quickly. Ooh! Miragliano. Yeah, Miragliano gets a special garrison. It's very heavily weighted toward halberdiers, mortars, and handgunners. You will have a lot of handgunners. I do mean a lot of handgunners if you attack Miragliano. So much gun. You will be faced with so much gun. You'll be shot, it will be in the face, and it will be painful. Next turn, I think I'm going to pop over to Karag Dromar, and then I'm going to start smashing undead until there are no more undead. That should be a good opener for my campaign for Karak 8 Peaks. And of course, this turn I'll be able to upgrade that area, the vaults, and oh great, Wurzag has the Baleful Mask. Ah, fuck all kinds of duck. Hurry up and do something interesting, game. I can't just fill all the blank space with armies running around like Cassian over there. There's only so much to talk about when there's for the between turn stuff. Wish these things went faster, but there's not much I can do. The Border Princes attacked Grunty Mingle and got repulsed. Ow! And Ziflin has declared war on a chunk of Bretonia, too. I'm not even surprised. For Ziflin, that's pretty normal. Plus, now they can take territory thanks to mortal empires. Yay! Yay. Honestly, the entire of Bretonia gets run over by Karak Ziflin, I would laugh. And then I can try and confederate Karak Ziflin. Most of the Confederation.
New king of 8 peaks.
Autonomy of the holds! Finally! Finally, I'm going to get some more growth rolling. Thank you so much. Zarak Zil, upgrade you, work on long beards.
Billy got iron hammer.
I can't get over there quite far enough. That's actually kind of annoying. Wait! Yes!
Bleeding.
Ha 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 ha. So, Zanganhaz, or undead as the humans know them. How does it feel to suddenly have an army of very angry, short-bearded people? Right up in your face. Oh, by the way, Karak Hearn.
Let's hear what you have to say. We'll hear it before all. Aye.
Brakvar,
And
you
what
want to do
can the
anything?
Dawi do
Not
for
even
you?
military access.
Ready.
Karak Ziflin.
Make your proposal.
You're considering a non-aggression
Longbeards
pact. They'll give it a
grumble.
shot. And they take it. That's good. Ha! I say Karak Ziflin might be taking Bretonian territory, and look right over here at Montfort. The iron mines are already being exploded. Good on you, my fellow Dawi. Good on you. I'm going to run into some issues soon, though, because the severity of my grudge is getting pretty bad. I think I'm going to declare war on and wipe out all of Sylvania.
One's air.
That shouldn't be too much of an issue, but I should at a minimum be able to take the Zufbar area over here. I might be able to swing over here and take some very nice settlements, including the Brightstone Mines, depending on how far Karak Kadrin has expanded. Basically, my objective is going to be taking this sweep from here down to here to the left of here. That is my objective. I'm tempted to stop at Sealstones, honestly. I think I will, because I'm going to need some technological buffs. I want masterwork crossbows, I want ammunition wagons, I want volley fire. And most importantly, what I want is marching songs. Though Vanguard proficiency is also an objective that I very much wish. I may also invest in some of the earlier techs, like dwarf treasuries. Because dwarf treasuries is another 5% income from all of my settlements, which doesn't sound like much until you realize I have a lot of settlements. Be nice if you could identify where your income was coming from, but whatever. I wonder what unique building Carag Dromar has now. Is it going to be that brewery that was previously a resource? I remember Carag Dromar used to have a brewery. That'd be nice. A large-scale production of dwarf beer, because it was a lot of growth, it was a lot of beer, and it was a lot of gold. It was very, very helpful, just as a rule. Dwarven breweries were starting to be very highly praised in Total War Warhammer 1 because of how powerful and useful they were for the dwarves' otherwise completely pants growth. Given that growth represents, how many people there are, makes you wonder what's under those beards. Ah well. Karakurt has declared war on the Border Princes! Oh yay, now neither of them will like me. Thank you, Karakurt. Bloody hell. Hopefully I'll be able to make friends with Zufbar if they still exist, and if they don't exist, hopefully I'll be able to avenge them. That's new. Pirates of Trentio? Those guys were new!
Stand defiant.
Also, I have no issues with declaring war on the undead. There's probably tons of grudges for this bastard. Also, I'm not fighting this. Look at that army. They're just gonna get mowed down. They literally got more kills than they should have. Leaving pennant. Ah, the Goblobber. Thank you. Your landmark building is Bugman's Brewery itself. Whoa! Whoa! Will you look at that? Will you look at that? Whoa! Whoa! That is tasty! Hello, nurse!
Lord of the Angrund.
I may fire these dwarf warriors to replace them with the Goblobber, but hello, nurse! That is a tasty, tasty buff. I believe is how the saying goes. Ah, and I have encountered the dwarves themselves with Karaza Karak, which is already fairly heavily upgraded.
Honorable ally.
Will you take military access and a non-aggression pact at once?
Yes.
You will take a non-aggression pact, and you'll like me quite a bit for it. Looks like Zufbar is 2 settlements, but Templehof has expanded up north, which is odd because Templehof usually gets crushed like a zit. Do we need other dwarf factions like me enough to make more treaties?
Honor to your ancestor. To war! Honor to your ancestor.
You don't? Alright. Can I trade with anyone new? I can trade with the Border Princes and Tilea. I need to crush one of those two soon, but that's going to take a little while. And by a little while, I mean it's going to take quite a while indeed.
True king of 8 feet.
Next up is going to be taking Oakenhammer for myself. And I should probably talk to Zufbar. It won't let me talk to Zufbar. Okay. Can I see what's going on at Grom Peaks? Yeah, Mount Gunbat is still owned by the Urks. I'm not even surprised. Looks like I'm gonna have to go take Mount Gunbad for the Brightstone Mine, because that will make me a lot of money. The Brightstone Mine is amazing, by the way. Alright. Nothing else I can do now. I just want to replenish my few losses. I need to go crush Oakenhammer and take it. And I'll also need to talk to Zufbar and set up non-aggression pacts and the like with them. Might also swing up and crush things like Schwarzhofen and the Moot. Crushing the von Karsteins would not be a bad way to end this episode, but we don't really have the time for a big battle. Though we do have max rank on the, I don't care that I'm tired, I'm a dwarf, fuck you, red tree skill, so... Definitely going to be interesting. Very, very interested. That is a lot of population surplus. I love the tech that gets me more growth from that commandment. It is so nice. It's not quite as necessary as as the Querns of Valea. No, the heavy Querns is what they're called. If you read their description in 1, it'll tell you that the Querns are specially marked with the Goddesses of Hearth and Healing's rune. Yeah, Goddess of Hearth and Healing is definitely what Valea is. She also has vengeance, but every dwarf god has vengeance. Dwarves are a very revenge-focused species. Actually, some pretty interesting stories I could tell you about them. But some of them are going to come up, or could come up, in this game. Like the Two-Penny Grudge. There'll be an intro where, basically, there's this Empire Lord. He decided he wanted a new castle. And he wanted a good castle. And you know, that's sensible. If you're building a new castle, you want a good one. So he paid the dwarves for it. And he shortchanged them 2 cents. And their response was to come and demolish his castle. But this is another one of the grudges that is both canon, I believe, and incredibly amusing. As themed by Thungi's raging glare, innocent Dawi traveling through Stirland have been taken by the von Karstein Zanganaz and slain. Their bodies have been risen and made to perform a dread revel. A puppet reenactment of Jaeger's travesty of a play, Stoutheart Beardcomber, the Ostlander's wife. This is a terrible grudge, for it is a terrible play, and one that must be paid with von Karstein's heads. Oh, I need to kill 5 Clan Angrund. 5 greenskin forces. Oh, thank God the Savage Orcs count now. The dwarves, the Angrund clan, have a special hatred of Urki and Groby. Urki is the race of orcs from Belgar's perspective. Even more than other Dawi, for it was the Greenskins, long fell underground allies, Skaven, that drove the descendants of King Lund from Karak 8 Peaks, a great hold whose majesty was eclipsed only by Everpeak, that is Karaza Karak, itself. The entire Angrund clan can trace the lineage back to King Lund, and all become outraged at the thought of those dark times. King Belgar Ironhammer lives with this rage on a daily basis. He is the true King of 8 Peaks, and his clan's goal is to inhabit their mighty dwarfhold once more. Even now, wherever Ironhammer holds up, trouble with the Greenskin seems to follow. Since the Chaos Moon arose weeks prior, the raids have dramatically increased. It is not just Skarsnik's minions alone that attack. A new greenskin enemy has entered the fray. Belgar orders his throng forth, as it is better to meet this threat head-on than hide meekly behind the barricades.
Revenge incarnate. Well, I will do as you ask.
I don't think they expected me to have demolished the entirety of, well, everything Skarsnik had by now. I do not think that was part of the devs' plans when they wrote that. I think I may have overstepped a bit. And you know what? I don't
what can
feel
the
bad
dummy
at
do?
all.
Anad? Aye.
Zufbar!
Let's hear what you have to say.
Whoa,
We'll hear it
Zufbar
before
got the
all's good
shit
enough.
kicked out of them. Their strength rank 54. They have 2 settlements, though.
Aye. Welcome.
Huh, I'm a
Friends of
strength
the-
rank above Thorgrim Grudgebearer himself. Interesting. It's like next turn, Manfred might come out and attack me depending on what he thinks he can pull off, because that is a lot of zombies, including the unique ones, which have the very annoying effect of 15% physical resist, 200 models to the normal 160, and quite a bit of extra health to the order of 25,000. You can see the other statistical buffs, by the way. Look at that. 15 more armor, 10 more leadership, 2 more speed, 2 more melee attack, 5 more melee defense. Doesn't sound like much because the Ties don't have very good stats in the first place because they're still zombies, but it's nasty. They also have the Königstein Stalkers, which have the very irritating effect of poison attacks, as well as very good stats, and as you can see, 40 extra armor. Things like melee attack, melee defense, and leadership can be modified by those 3 gold bars, but that armor will never be modified by gold bars, so yeah. This is going to be fun! And how ironic that I'm going to have fun in the Dwarf Fortress sense when I'm playing as Clan Angrund, given that's practically their entire time. Alright! We're making a decent income. It's not quite enough to keep up with building, in my opinion, but stockpiling is one of the big things you want to do as a dwarves, and I certainly don't have enough to maintain another army. Unless I Confederate Zufbar managed to take Mount Gunbad. Mount Gunbad can support generally at least half a stack and probably more on its own. Not an exaggeration, it's good. The Vargulf is also going to be a problem, but I have archers. I have a lot of archers.
Grudgebearer.
Well, there's not much else to say now. By the way, the gimmick of the Goblobber is Goblin Mangonel. Gives Discourage minus 16 leadership. Just figured I should leave that out there, you know? Why isn't anyone using the Shield of Tolos or the Potion of Speed? Alright, now let's end the turn. This is probably going to be the last end turn of this episode. Unless Manfred von Karstein decides to get some balls in his rotten little nutsack, he's going to hide in that town in the hopes that just the fact that there's little extra garrison means he outcards me. Is going to mean that I'm going to run. Of course, I'm going to crush him anyway. And he's running away like the coward he is. Goodbye, Mannling. Really? You're moving on Karag Dromar. If he attacks Karag Dromar next episode, I'm going to fight him on it. Not because I think I'll win, but because he has a lot of zombies in his army. More importantly, he has the Tithe. I can cause a lot of damage if I fight it, as long as Karag Dromar is at least tier 2 and I have Quarrelers. So I'll need Quarrelers to actually do it. And I don't think Karag Dromar actually is level 2, so I probably shouldn't fight it. Never mind. Hello, Rorik Granite Hand. It really is going to be interesting to see if Karak Ziflin manages to actually take over the entirety of Bretonnia this time. That would be a very, very interesting way for this Let's Play to go. Because now they can actually expand their industrial base, their constant wars of Bretonnia may actually do something. Because when I personally played as Bretonnia with a friend of mine, and had a very fun battle, by the way. Well, They were... How should I put this? Here's a good way to put it. They were a gigantic pain in the ass! Oh, greenskins! Thanks for helping me on the Shield of Defiance, greenskins! Huh. That's not a bad perk at all. Well...
Lord of the Angrund. You have my hammer. Ancestors hear us.
Next time, I think we're just going to let the force of Manfred von Karstein take care of Dromar. I'll lose some income, but it's not going to be significant, so... Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's 280 gold plus some turns to 294, but smashing Oakenhammer and then moving in on Drakenhof, if I can get Barandu and Stoneheart to cooperate with me,
Aye. Let's hear what you have
that's
to say.
worth a lot.
Will you?
Like, if I can get 2 stacks in on Drakenhof, I can probably beat Drakenhof. Anyway, I'm going to save the game. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below or in the threads on space battles and sufficient velocity that will be linked in the description. And for now, goodbye!